Hey guys, be sure to like and subscribe. Today we're going to talk about staying positive in a negative world. We touched on this a little bit the other day. I want to go into this a little bit more because it's kind of important. It's not just important for you, but ultimately it serves you even more, the most. If we stay positive, we kind of like attract things. If you ever notice positive, there's certain people in this world where money just pours on them. It doesn't matter who they are. So for some reason, if they're positive about things, money just pours to them. They get it. There's just something about their attitude that kind of attracts things. It's the law of attraction, I guess some people would call it. Some people call it the secret or whatever. And I've seen it work in my life. And I notice the second I start getting negative, I try to snap back. And usually it brings me right back and brings that positivity back. But it also brings those gifts that come to you when you're positive. I don't know how to explain it. Being a Christian, I guess it's kind of God's gift to you for being happy and being positive and believing. Or some people, they're not even Christians, but that power of positivity works for them. And I also believe that that's kind of a gift from God too, but they just don't realize it yet. You know, positivity has a big role in the world. A lot of people don't realize being positive brings positive things to you and brings kind of gifts to you. Some people say, that's a bunch of foolishness, Steve. That's a bunch of bull. That's that negative attitude creeping into your life right now when you state that. It truly is. And that's what brings your life down and it brings it down to ground zero and why negative things happen to you. I noticed a long time ago when I was trying to get into the Philippines with the SRRV, I was looking at things and I thought it was insurmountable. Because I knew the Philippines paperwork stuff was incredible. Because the Philippines loves paperwork. They make it damn near impossible for you to get to do anything in the Philippines. You know, you go here to vote, and I don't vote here because I can't vote. But I notice when they go to vote, they hand them all these pieces of paper to fill out, and I'm like, man, I remember just filling out a voting card. It took me like 2 minutes to fill it out. Over here, it probably takes you like 15 minutes to 30 minutes to fill out the paperwork to vote. I saw the other day people at the mall waiting to apply, and I'm like, 3 big sheets to fill out to vote, if not more. 3 sheets that I saw. I think that was the voting thing that the people were filling out, because they all had these 3, like a application form with 3 pieces of paper on there. And I was like, wow, man, that's crazy. 3 pieces of paper just to vote. I think we can apply for Social Security and it's less than that. You know, I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy what's going on in the world that we have all this crazy paperwork and stuff. But anyway, I found it insurmountable almost to come over here. And then I just said, you know what? I'm going to stay positive about this. I'm going to do it. And I'm going to get there. And when I get there, I'm going to get there in style. And you know what? Over time, as I worked on this stuff and I worked on the SRRV to get over here, everything went smooth and easy. Because you know why? I stayed positive. I didn't let nothing get me down or whatever. I didn't let things get me down. I did the research when I had free time, and I had the time to do it. I mean, I know a lot of people now, they're coming in here on the trial program, and they have to rush a lot of things. And it's all about staying positive and staying on top of things to get in here. And not just that. For you guys that are sitting back home, I notice a lot of you guys, some of you guys say, oh, I'm bored back here, it sucks back here, it's this and it's that. You know what? Turn that time into positive time. Do positive things back there. You know, get everything ready. Get prepped. But you need to stay positive. Good things will come, guys. Good things will happen if you stay positive. And if they don't, still stay positive. You know why? Because that's the way to be. Sometimes things don't always go our way, but I found that the more I stayed positive, the better the chances were that good things were going to come. I knew if I had a bad attitude, people noticed that. And then they were like, screw him. He has a bad attitude. Why am I going to help him? That's the problem right there. But it's not just that. It's that law of attraction. I'm not sure how it works, why it works or whatever. You can read the book The Secret, or you can watch the movie The Secret, okay? It's pretty easy to find online somewhere. And you can also look up like manifesting. You have to be careful about manifesting. There's different types of manifesting. I'm talking about things that are kind of come to you because of your positive attitude. That's what I'm talking about. There's also like witchcraft stuff, which is totally different. We're not talking about that. Okay, that's not what we're getting into. Manifesting is something that just kind of comes to you. It's almost like it's due to you because, you know, you're such a good person. It's kind of like karma, I guess you could call it. For Christians, I just think it's like God's way of like just kind of paying you back for being positive and being a great person, having a positive vibe about you. You know, I mean, I don't want to get all religious here, but that's what I believe, okay? But I know it also works for people that even aren't religious, but are positive people. I know people that are atheists, that are very positive people, and guess what? That still comes to them. It still comes to them. That's the phenomenal part about this whole thing, okay? I did a whole thing about this before, about manifesting things and having things happen to you, okay? That positivity pays off. Big rewards. It's almost like you're King Midas. And it's hard to knock you down from that throne once you get on top of that throne. And things just kind of come to you, good things. It seems like you run out of money less. It seems like things just kind of come to play for you differently than what they usually do. It's all about that positivity. Like I said, I don't know how it works. I just know that it does work because it's worked for me. I've seen so many people that I've talked to as subscribers and stuff like that. And they said, you know, Steve, I do the same thing as you. I'm very positive. I stay positive about things. And yeah, you're right. Good things happen to people if you stay positive. Now remember, I see a lot of people in my country and a lot of the expats that are coming over here. They're getting angry because of what's going on back in the States. Now, as much as I saw that stuff, I put that anger aside and try to stick to staying positive. I'm angry about it, but I keep it subdued, okay? Because it's key to stay positive. I know a lot of you guys want to get out of the States or get out of your Western country, get out of Australia or whatever, get over here and start your life. It doesn't mean it's gonna be perfect over here, but you know what? You stay positive. You make life become yours. You know, sometimes you just gotta grab the world by the nuts and say, hey, you know what? This is mine. And that's just the way it is. You have to say, you know, I'm gonna be who I am. I'm gonna be the person I'm gonna be. I'm gonna be positive, and I want what I want. You know, and you get it. It just kind of comes to you. It's that positivity. Remember that, guys. So stay positive and believe it, because it'll happen. And I'm not saying it's going to happen all the time. Negative things are going to happen sometimes. Don't let those things knock you out of that positive state that you're in. Don't let those things knock you out of that state. Be aware all the time about the positive attitude up here. And you know what? You will have so much stuff coming to you after a while. You'll be like, wow, this is great. Life is good again. Life is beautiful. And it is. I look at my life and I'm so thankful for everything that I have over here. I'm not saying it's perfect. I mean, I look back at my country and I'm kind of sad, but I still try to get over that. I look at what's going on with China. Am I sad about it? Yes, I am. I look at the world, things going on in the world today, but you know what? I stay positive. Anyway, guys, God bless. Take care and stay positive. God bless, guys. Take care.